My name is Meredith Kahl, and I'm the Director for Off-Campus Student and Family Engagement. I think Women's History Month is important because it allows us to take a moment to stop and think about and reflect on the women that have gotten us to this point, the impact that women have had, whether it has been in the spotlight or from behind based on times in the past. But it allows us to force us or requires us to stop and think and actually say, who is it that has impacted you? Who is it that has driven this process for you? Whether you, regardless of what gender you identify with, that there are powerful women that have been behind you, that have pushed you forward, that have reflected and brought you to the point that you are now. Whether they was a mother, an aunt, a cousin, or a historical or current figure, that have shaped the history and the experiences that we've all had, and that this month allows us to have that time to stop and actually think and remember who they are, and hopefully maybe thank them as well. I would obviously be remiss without saying my mother. She is one that was able to encourage me and allowed me to do whatever it was I wanted to do whenever I wanted to do it, and never put limitations on me in any type, whether it was searching for a career path or playing a sport. But then within my career path, I've had there was my director of the University Ambassador Program or Campus Visit Center at my undergraduate institution. Denise Wellman was a hugely influential factor in my life. She was part of my undergraduate career from almost the moment it started until the day I walked off that campus as a graduate, and continued to stay involved and engaged with me. And she, without knowing it, without intending to, would continue to guide and support me, and then ultimately led me into the path of student affairs, because like most of us that ended up in student affairs, I had no idea that this was a thing. And as much as I was engaged within the area and the work as an undergraduate for many years, it still didn't sink in until towards the end, and it was all from her guidance. And then once I was in the profession, my dean of students when I was at one of my institutions, Dr. Janine Ward-Roof, was another just hugely influential individual as far as leading forth with strength and humor and compassion, and wanted to elevate and allow for all of us to grow and seek new opportunities, would advocate for her staff members, and just was constantly energetic and pulling and pushing her staff, pulling them forward, advocating for them, but then also reminding us always about putting the students at the forefront of that experience. Women are historically within the workplace. We are less likely to put ourselves forward for advancement within our career paths. We're less likely to try to take the big career leap. We're more comfortable based around taking smaller milestone steps based on our experiences versus going for the bigger reach. And watching more and more women take that big reach and accomplish it and succeed in that, all that can do is continue to bolster us as saying, like, this, we do have the skill set, we do have the ability, and we have the voice, and people are willing to now listen to that voice at a level that is unprecedented.